Today we're going to be deriving the equation of a circle by using the Pythagorean theorem. So the formula for the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And what that means is just it's a way to find the missing side or the hypotenuse of a triangle. So it's the same thing. And we will be using this formula when we find the equation of our circle. Okay. So, a circle has several important pieces to it. The first being the center of the circle, and this is also known as H and K. And the second most important piece of a circle is the radius, and the radius is just the distance from the center of the circle to some point outside of the circle, which is unknown right now. So we're just going to put x, y for the time being. And so now to plug in the Pythagorean theorem formula, we know that the Pythagorean theorem is just it's a way to find the missing side or the hypotenuse of a triangle, of a right triangle. So, so we're just going to make a right triangle. That is not the best triangle, but it'll work. So we make a right triangle, and we know that this is a side, this is a side, and this is a side. So this could be A, B, and C. We know from the circle that the radius of the circle is the same as the C. So we can, when we're plugging in, we're finding the equation of the circle, instead of C, we can put R squared. Okay, so now to find A, well, we know that A is on the y-axis. So it's going from here down to here, which is the same value as the y in the center. So we would just write y minus k squared because A is y minus k. And since we are plugging that into the Pythagorean theorem, it will be squared. So now we find plus whatever the b value is, and we see that b starts right here and goes right here, and then b would be just x. This would be x, and then it goes all the way over here, which would be H, I'm sorry. So that would just be x minus h squared. So now we have y minus k squared plus x minus h squared equals r squared, or you could say x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. It doesn't matter. The order doesn't matter. But the HK stood for the center, and the R stood for the radius. And that is how you derive the equation of a circle by using the Pythagorean theorem.